Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 39. We are hearing how the gopis are so much in distress that Akrūra is taking Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram to Mathura. And they are like, oh, Akrūra is not even consoling us. He's just sitting on the chariot and he's driving away to Mathura. Okay, Strinam evam rudantinam
स्त्रीणाम् एवं रुदन्तीनाम्
udite savitari atha
उदिते सवितरि अथ
Akrūras chodayam asa
अक्रूरश्चोदयम् आस
krita maitradiko ratham.
कृतमेत्रादिको रथम्.
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. But even as the gopis cried out in this way, we finished this, right? Began to drive the chariot. Yeah. So, Gopastam Anvasajanta
गोपास्तम् अन्वसजन्त
Nand Adya Shakate Stataha
नन्द आद्य शकटेस्तत
Adayopayanam Bhuri
आदायोपायनं भूरि
Kumbhan Gorasa Samvratan.
कुम्भान् घोरससंवृतान्.
Led by Nanda Maharaj, the cowherd men followed behind Lord Krishna in their wagons. The men brought along many offerings for the king, including clay pots filled with ghee and other milk products. So, Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram are sitting in the chariot with Akrūra, and then Nanda Maharaj and the other Gopas, they are in their wagons. And they are bringing all this milk products and milk and ghee as offerings for Kansa. Gopyascha Daitam Krishnam
गोप्यश्च दयितं कृष्णम्
Anuvraj Anuranjitaha
अनुव्रज अनुरञ्जिता
Pratya Adesham Bhagavataha
प्रत्यादेशं भगवतः
Kankshantayas Cha Avatasthire.
काङ्गश्चन काङ्गश्चन्त्य आवतस्थिरे.
With his glances, Lord Krishna somewhat pacified the gopis, and they also followed behind for some time. Then, hoping he would give them some instruction, they stood still. So all the while the gopis were following. They had given up their cares, their shyness, that what will others say. And they are following the chariot. And Lord Krishna is looking at the gopis, trying to pacify them. They are waiting, they are hoping that he'll tell them something, he'll speak to them. So they're standing there. Tastata tapyatir vikshya.
तास्तथा तप्यति वीक्ष्य
Swaprasthane uyad uttamaha.
स्वप्रस्थाने यत् उत्तमः
Santavyam asasa preme.
सान्तव्याम् असस प्रेमे
Ayasya iti dautyake.
ayasya iti dotyake.
As he departed, that best of the Yadus saw how the gopis were lamenting, and thus he consoled them by sending a messenger with this loving promise, I will return. So Krishna was seeing how the gopis are so much afflicted that he's leaving Vrindavan. They're thinking he's never going to come back. So he's sending a message, I will return. Yavad alakshyate ketur.
Yavad alakshyate ketu.
Yavad renu rathasya cha.
Yavad renu rathasya cha.
Anuprasthapitatmano.
Anuprasthapitatmanu.
Lekhyani vopalakshitaha.
Lekhyani vopalakshitaha.
Sending their minds after Krishna, the gopis stood as motionless as figures in a painting. They remained there as long as the flag atop the chariot was visible, and even until they could no longer see the dust raised by the chariot wheels. So the gopis stood there for a long time. They just stood motionless, not moving. They just stood there. They were looking at the chariot. They saw till the flag. Then now they couldn't even see the flag. They could just see the dust being raised by the chariot. And then now they're not even able to see the dust raised by the chariot. Tanirasha nivavritur.
Ta nirasha nivarvatu.
Govinda vinivartane.
Govinda vinivartane.
Mishoka ahani ninyur.
Vishoka ahani ninyor.
Gayantya priyacheshtitam.
Gayantya priyacheshitam.
The gopis then turned back without hope that Govinda would ever return to them. Full of sorrow, they began to spend their days and nights chanting about the pastimes of their beloved. So the gopis, they were like, oh, Krishna's not going to come back. Why would he come back? Although he sent a message, I will return, to pacify them a little bit. But they're like, oh, they're not going to come back to them. Krishna's never going to come back to them. So they're feeling so much separation that they would just keep on chanting about the pastimes of Lord Krishna. They're completely absorbed in him, more absorbed in him now than even before. They're spending their days and nights just chanting about their beloved. Bhagavan api samprapto.
Bhagwan api samprapto.
Rama Akrūra yuto nripa.
Rama Akrūra yuto nrapa.
Rathena vayu vegena.
Rathena vayu vegena.
Kalindim aganashinim.
Kalindim aganashinim.
The King, the Supreme Lord Krishna, traveling as swiftly as the wind in the chariot with Lord Balaram and Akrūra, arrived at the river Kalindi, which destroys all sins. Srila Jiva Goswami comments that Lord Krishna secretly lamented his separation from the gopis. These transcendental feelings of the Lord are part of his supreme pleasure potency. So Jiva Goswami is telling us that even Lord Krishna is feeling so much separation from the gopis. The gopis are feeling separation from him, and he is also lamenting that he is separated from the gopis. So the chariot is going very fast, and they've come at the river Kalindi. It's Yamuna. They've come to Yamuna. Destroys all sins. Bathing in the Yamuna destroys all sins. Tatropasprishya paniyam
तत्रोपस्पृश्य पानीयम्
पीत्वा मृष्टं मणिप्रभम्
पीत्वा मृष्टं मणिप्रभम्
वृक्षषण्डम् उपव्रज्य
वृक्षषण्डम् उपव्रज्य
स रामो रथम् आविशत्.
स रामो रथम् आविशत्.
The river sweet water was more effulgent than brilliant jewels. After Lord Krishna had touched it for purification, he drank some from his hand. Then he had the chariot move near a grove of trees and climb back on, along with Balaram. So the water is sweet and very, very effulgent. Lord Krishna is there. He touched water for purification and he drank some of the water. Lord Balaram also. And then he's asked Akrūra to park the chariot near some trees, not getting on the chariot with Balaram. Akrūra stav upamantriya
अक्रूरस्त उपमन्त्र्य
niveshya cha rathopare
निवेश्य च रथोपरि
kalindya hridam agatya
कालिन्दार्धम् आगत्य
snanam vidivat acharat.
स्नानं विधिवत् आचरत्.
Akrūra asked the two lords to take their seats on the chariot. Then, taking their permission, he went to a pool in the Yamuna and took his bath as enjoined in the scriptures. So he's asked Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram to take some rest on the chariot and he's taking their permission to go and bathe in the Yamuna. Nimajya tasmin salile
निमज्य तस्मिन् सलिले
japan brahma sanatanam
जपन् ब्रह्म सनातनम्
tav eva dadrishe kruro
तावेव ददृशे अक्रूरो
Rama Krishna samanvito.
राम कृष्णो समन्वितो.
While immersing himself in the water and reciting eternal mantras from the Vedas, Akrūra suddenly saw Balaram and Krishna before him. So Akrūra was bathing and he is reciting the mantras, Vedic mantras, as he's doing that. So it's auspicious while bathing to chant mantras. He's here in the Yamuna. And then suddenly he's seeing Krishna and Balaram there in the water. He had asked them to rest on the chariot, right? But now he's seeing that they are here in the water. Tau rathasto katham iha
तो रथस्थो कथमिह अथ
sutav anakadundubihe
सुताव आनन्द दुन्दुबे
tarhi svitsyandane nasta
तरहि स्वित्सन्ध्यने न स्त
iti unmajya vyachashta saha
इति उन्मज्य विच्यष्ट स
trapi cha yatha purvam
तत्रापि च यथा पूर्वम्
asino punar eva saha
आसीनो पुनर्वस
nyamajya darshanam yanme
न्यम् अजनं दर्शनं यन्मे
nishakim salile tayoho.
Mrisha kim salile tayo.
Akrūra thought, how can the two sons of Anaka Dundubi, who are sitting in the chariot, be standing here in the water? They must have left the chariot. But when he came out of the river, there they were on the chariot, just as before, asking himself, was the vision I had of them in the water an illusion? Akrūra re-entered the pool. So he was thinking, I saw Krishna Balaram sitting on the chariot. Now I'm seeing them in the water. What is it? So he's come out of the water and seeing them, but they're still sitting in the chariot. So he's thinking, oh, was it an illusion? Was I just imagining that I saw them in the water? And thinking like this, he's coming back inside the pool.
Hare
Bhuyas
Krishna.
tatra Hare Krishna.
Yeah, who is Anandubha?
Anand
Anandu,
Kadundubi
yeah,
Vasudev.
Anandubha. Oh, is
Vasudev's
the,
another name is
oh, okay,
Anakadundubi.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Bhuyas tatrapi sodrak drakshit
Bhuyastra tatrapi so drakshite.
stuyamanam ahishwaram
Stuyamanam ahiswaram.
siddhacharana gandharve
Siddhacharana gandharve.
asurer nata kandharehe
Asure nata kandhare.
sahasrash shirasam devam
Sahasra shirasam devam.
sahasra pranamaulinam
Sahasra pranamaulinam.
Neelambaram Vishashvetam
Neelambaram vishashvetam.
Shringe Shvetam Ivastitam.
Shrange shvetamiva sthitam.
There Akrūra now saw Anantashesh, the lord of the serpents, receiving praise from Siddhas, Charanas, Gandharvas, and demons, who all had their heads bald. The personality of Godhead, whom Akrūra saw, had thousands of heads, thousands of hoods, and thousands of helmets. His blue garment and his fair complexion, as white as the filaments of a lotus stem, made him appear like white Kailash mountain with its many peaks. So he's come back into the Yamuna and he's seeing Ananta Shesh there with his thousands of heads and hoods and all wearing helmets and ornaments and blue. He was wearing a blue garment. It's white, very fair, white as the filaments of a lotus stem. Looks like a Kailash mountain with many peaks because he had so many heads. And he's seeing that there are so many of the Siddhas, Charanas, Gandharvas, and also demons who are there bowing down to Lord Anantashesh. So he's here seeing Anantashesh. First he saw Krishna Balaram. Now he's seeing Anantashesh here. Tasyotsange Ghana Shyamam
Tasyotsange ganashyamam.
Pita Kosheya Vasasam
Pita kausheya vasasam.
Urbusham Chaturbhujam Shantam
Purusham chaturbhujam shantam.
Padma Patraru Patraru Rekshanam
Padma patraruणे kshanam.
Charu Prasanna Vadanam
Charu prasanna vadanam.
Charu Hasa Nirikshanam
Charu hasa nirikshanam.
Subrunasam Charu Karnam
Brunasam charu karanam.
Sukapol Arunadaram
Sukapol Arunadaram
Lamba Pivara Bhujam
Pralamba Pivara Bhujam
Tungam Sora Sthala Shriyam
Tungam Sorahastalashriyam
Kambu Kantam Nimna Nabhim
Kambu Kantam Nimna Nabhim
Valimat Palavodaram.
Valimam Tapallavodaram.
Akrūra then saw the Supreme Personality of Godhead lying peacefully on the lap of Lord Anantashesh. The complexion of that Supreme Person was like a dark blue cloud. He wore yellow garments and had 4 arms and reddish lotus petal eyes. His face looked attractive and cheerful, with its smiling, endearing glance and lovely eyebrows, its raised nose and finely formed ears, and its beautiful cheeks and reddish lips. The Lord's broad shoulders and expansive chest were beautiful, and his arms long and stout. His neck resembled a conch shell, his navel was deep, and his abdomen bore lines like those on a banyan leaf. So here, Sukadev Goswami is giving us such a beautiful description of Lord. He's seeing Lord Narayan here. He's lying down on the lap of Anantashesh, and the Lord is dark complexion, like a thundercloud. Right? He was wearing garments, yellow-colored garments, 4 arms. Eyes are like lotus petals, the reddish hue. Very attractive face. And he's smiling, and he's looking. It's so much love, endearing glance, and the Lord's eyebrows, nose, ears, beautiful cheeks, reddish lips. He looks all so beautiful. He has broad shoulders. His chest is wide and beautiful. He has strong arms, long and stout. And on his neck, he has the lines like a conch shell. He has a deep navel, and on his abdomen, there are lines like that of a banyan leaf. So here, Akrūra, he's seeing, first he saw Anantashesh, and now he's seeing Lord Vishnu lying on Anantashesh. Any comments, questions?
So this is the first time Akrūra saw that he saw the Krishna's real form, right?
Well, Krishna's real form he already saw when he was, he already met Krishna in Vrindavan. And now he's taking Krishna and Balaram back to Mathura. So they stopped to bathe in the Yamuna. And when he's bathing in the Yamuna, first he saw Krishna Balaram there in the Yamuna, although they were sitting on the chariot. Then now he's seeing their forms of Anantashesh and Lord Vishnu.
Anantashesh is the first time, right?
Anantashesh first time, Lord Vishnu first time. Like that, he's seeing these forms now. Yeah. So because Anantashesh is an expansion of Lord Balaram.
Yeah.
Lord Vishnu is an expansion of Lord Krishna. So he's seeing this beautiful vision here. Then we are going to hear, he's going to offer very beautiful prayers. Going to hear that in the next chapter.
Hare Krishna, Silpaji. Akrūra ji met first time at Vrindavan, right? Just now when he went to Vrindavan, right? And
That's
now
right.
now they are moving towards Mathura. So he was like specifying his beauty, like how he is looking and what is his specific like body parts, how it is resemble to which thing, right?
He's taking them to Mathura,
Yeah.
and then they stopped by the Yamuna
Mm.
to take a bath.
Mm.
So Krishna Balaram are sitting on the chariot,
Okay.
and Akrūra is inside the Yamuna taking a bath. When he's
Oh.
taking the bath inside the water, first he saw Krishna Balaram inside the water.
Okay.
Then he came back out. He thought, oh, but they are sitting on the chariot, but I just saw them in the water. What happened? Was it illusion that I saw them in the water? I see they're still sitting on the chariot. So he went back into the water. And when he went back into the water, he's seeing now Ananta Shesh. And
Oh,
then
Vasudevji, right? His father.
Akrūra saw Ananta Shesh,
Ananta Shesh is
Lord Balaram's
Balaram.
expansion as the
Okay.
um, thousand-hooded serpent, right? The god
Oh, okay.
Lord Sankarshan. He has so unlimited hoods. So Ananta Shesh is an expansion of Lord Balaram. And then now he is seeing Lord Vishnu lying down on his bed of Ananta Shesh. Ananta Shesh becomes the bed for Lord Vishnu. So he's seeing now Lord Vishnu, beautiful form of Lord Vishnu. And that he is lying down on Ananta Shesh. The reference to Vasudeva is that the two sons of Vasudeva, Krishna and Balaram, are the sons of Vasudeva. So he's seeing the sons of Vasudeva in the water, but he's left them on the chariot. So he was wondering, how come I'm seeing them both the places? And now he's seeing the expansions. He's seeing Ananta Shesh and Lord Vishnu inside the water.
Oh, okay. Got it. Like till now, Akrūra ji was not aware, like Krishna ji is like a, what we say, like
Supreme Personality of
Supreme
Godhead. He
Personality of
is.
Godhead.
He
He was,
is.
right?
Yes, that's how when he was coming from Mathura to Vrindavan, he was so absorbed in Lord Krishna. And we heard about his meditation, that how he's saying that Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and I'm going to bow down to him. He's going to embrace me. He was completely absorbed. He knows that Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
So maybe he is covered, now he is covered by Yog Maya.
Yes.
That's why he is seeing
But
the...
also it's amazing, no? It's
Yeah,
like
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing for him. He's like, the Lord is showing him his opulences. So
Yeah, like
yes.
maybe because Akrūra ji has he is suspecting like how they will fight, like these small boys will fight with Kansha and defeat him, something like that. Maybe because of that, Krishna is displaying his all expansions to Akrūra ji. So if he has any doubt, it can be clear. Something like that,
Yeah.
right?
Could be, yeah. Could be,
Like
why
that.
not? Yeah.
Okay. But he saw first time in Vrindavan at the age of 7, when Krishna was at the age of 7.
I think no, Krishna is now 11 years old or something. He's leaving Vrindavan. So he's around 11 years. But yes, it's the first time when Akrūra saw Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Okay, thank you all so much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare Krishna.